We want to do an R&B and slow jam ski trip next year.
It's enough, man.
What's enough?
No, it's enough.
How many events did they have that Halloween?
Halloween weekend, he had 27 events.
So how are you telling me I'm doing too many events?
What do you mean, one brand had 27
No,
events?
one promoter.
A new video featuring Matt Bridgman, Taser Black, Gabriel Sion, Wes and myself. Hope you like this video. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you.
Yeah, Zeno, goddamn hero.
Chizzo, Wes, I asked you a specific question. Are we training today? What was your answer?
No, fake training.
You said we're not training.
Fake training.
So that's it, and I've got a meeting afterwards.
How much money is being discussed at this meeting?
What sort of figures?
Discussed at this meeting?
I don't know, it's definitely not R&B slow jam numbers.
I don't know what numbers you're talking about.
I've never seen Gab dressed like this to go to a meeting.
So I'm saying,
it's a
meeting or
meeting.
Is it not sunny today?
Last time you dressed like
It's sunny.
Dubai.
Bro, I don't know, is it not sunny?
I was trying to find parking close by, but I accidentally parked further, not realizing how close it was. I could have found parking close by.
Do you know what
But it's windy out there.
Do you know what I just clocked? Remember the curtain?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Virgin Hotels now.
Yeah.
You seen that?
Yeah.
I just saw that now.
On top of
Wait,
it.
is that-
on
have
top
they-
of the Blue Marlin, isn't it?
Yeah, but I've been Blue. I did a video of Blue Marlin like a month
But
ago.
it's
It wasn't
literally
Virgin.
straight-
innit?
Yeah, it's literally
Have
straight,
they
yeah.
opened that hotel that's on the corner? That's like facing Old Street.
With the big one.
Yeah.
The new what used to be Last Days of the Street.
Yeah.
I don't think so. That's the high rise.
The
skyscraper.
Mad
That's
hotel
mad.
that they're building in the middle.
You know what I'm talking about?
the whole
you know where
area
bounces?
Mad.
Yeah.
There. You not seen the high rise there?
What's that club
Nah.
Just if I can find the picture.
It's called
there? Hops
Virgin
and Ponies
Hotels.
now,
No,
called Simmons, isn't it?
The curtain is called.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, it's now Simmons.
Oh, the
Hops and
yeah,
Ponies.
Yeah.
What? There's
It's
two
called
Simmons
It's
now.
called Simmons now.
Simmons was across the road.
Yeah.
Ballison. Across the road is now Simmons.
Oh yeah, that's what you lot had to
Yeah.
leave. You lot, yeah, I remember.
So there's two Simmons in
we,
Shoreditch.
No, but we left there because of the smell.
The smell.
Yeah, bro, like
Was that the sewage smell?
The sewage smell, man. Yeah, we couldn't take it. Like,
The customers smell it.
yeah, customers are complaining.
Like,
Like,
whenever
you know,
you
even though
sleep,
it's
yeah,
busy, but
It's crazy,
It's
bro.
crazy,
When the venue smells hot, it's like, yo, it's a shade tower. It stink like this.
bro. Like you could smell it. Like if you was upstairs, you could smell it as well. And the toilets were downstairs, but they would never sort out the plumbing in there, so we just had to leave it. Yeah, but it's crazy, like how all the venues. What was the one that was just on this road as well? Cargo,
Yeah.
gone.
CrossFit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's CrossFit. It's a CrossFit.
CrossFit. CrossFit.
One part's CrossFit and the other part.
You know what I found out the other day? So
The other part is
to be CrossFit, you have to pay CrossFit the organization $4 grand a year.
What do you mean?
As in to use the name CrossFit.
It's like a franchise basically.
Yes,
Yeah.
you have to. So it's not even a franchise because it's not.
It's just branding.
Yeah, it's just branding. You have to pay $4 bags a year
4K every year.
from every gym
To lease their name.
to have a CrossFit box. And the reason why High Rocks is growing so quickly is because it's basically the same thing. Lower entry level, 1.5.
Yeah.
So you pay a third of the price to have High
Bro,
Rocks sessions.
you know what's gonna happen? CrossFit is losing a lot of people because of an incident that happened recently. So you know, like CrossFit games, they don't tell you what you're doing till the day.
Until you turn up.
Yeah, some competitor, a guy from Eastern Europe, he drowned.
Yes, I saw it.
Yeah,
Drowned?
bro, they could have saved him. They carried on telling people keep swimming, and they didn't let no lifeguards intercept. Yeah, so they could have saved him, but they wanted the games to keep going. So my man was drowning.
That's crazy.
Imagine that.
Well, actually died.
Yeah, he died.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, it's
Sad,
mad.
man.
They're gonna lose a lot of customers because I've seen like videos
But
that
the
are viral.
spontaneity of it is, I think, is part of what made it exciting.
Yeah.
So you
So
could.
you don't know your
there's only
sport.
so much you can
But how
train.
can you use dashing swimming
Yeah.
without warning your competitors who don't? You might not know whether it's the
Yeah, I'm
strong
not
point.
gonna lie, I've never seen swimming.
Yeah, I've never really seen swimming, so it's
I've
not
never
the
seen
strong
swimming.
point. You just go and dash like.
Nah, my brother, I can't lie to you, man. If I can't swim, man, I'm
Bro, I would
swim.
no.
Bro, I wouldn't.
Not to
What's
compete.
swimming?
Not to compete swimming.
Okay, would you jump in the ocean?
No.
Would you jump in the ocean?
I can swim. Nah, he's just.
So you're like a fish swimmer.
Bro, we went to Thailand.
And you can swim down.
I'm a swim.
Was it Thailand or Bali?
I used to swim competitively when I was young.
Was it
But
Thailand
how
or Bali?
Huh?
How and why?
I just got into it when I was young. I was like 10,
Wait,
12,
wait.
started winning medals.
Was it Thailand or Bali?
When I swam to the
Yeah.
island. I think
What do you mean swim to the island?
Bro,
Yeah. And there was a small
they've gone
island
to a
over
beach
there.
here. I saw the video, I wasn't even there. Like, I'm not waking up at 6 in the morning to go. They've gone to a beach here. This guy's seen the island. So yeah, I'm gonna swim there.
He swam there. Swam to. They were like,
a life jacket.
No, he just jumped in and swam.
You swam.
I rented flippers.
With flippers on,
I know you can't gauge, but how long would you say you're swimming for?
10 minutes.
Non-stop.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. There was a point where I was like, this is kind of mad. But I was like, have you ever heard that joke about the blonde, the brunette? Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
And it's like, have you heard the joke?
What is
it's
it?
like there's a blonde, a brunette, and a redhead, right?
Yeah.
Stuck on an island.
Yeah.
There's another one. The redhead goes out, tries to swim, goes halfway, drowns. The brunette goes out, goes a quarter of the way, drowns. The blonde swims out halfway, gets tired, swims back.
Yeah, so basically you got one choice. Have you go halfway? Go
No. If you have the effort to go halfway and come back, you could have gone the whole way.
and showed.
So that's one reason why you decided to go the whole way.
No, about halfway through, I was like, this is mad. But I either have to swim it back or not. At least if I get to the other side, I can chill for a bit. The only thing I would say
I
is
cannot swim to save my life.
there's no steps to the island, so you have to wait for a big enough wave to throw you high enough to like jump on a rock. That's the thing I didn't.
And he didn't know that until he got there.
Until I got there.
So basically, when you got there, you had to tread water. Basically, go to the wave.
No, not tread water, because there's nothing like it's just down. So there's nothing to. You can't like walk on land. You're up there. I had to wait for a wave big enough to throw me high enough that I could like jump onto a rock and climb up.
I don't like water.
What kind of extreme sport? What's going on here?
I didn't factor it. The only way I could chill was
And how did you get back? You swam all the way back
swam all the way back, but I chilled there for a couple minutes.
I don't get it.
Chilled there for like 10-20 minutes. And there's a little temple at the top. So basically, they take a little fisher boat out, and there's a worship at the top.
Can you swim?
Not strong no more. I used to when I was in school. I used to swim every Wednesday and every Saturday. Yeah.
What made you stop?
Huh?
What made you stop?
Girls. No, be real.
I said the big.
No. They're girls.
Swimming girls.
So when me and my cousins started going out to link girls, we just stopped there swimming.
I ain't swimming no more.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
No, it's the
You
reality.
should pick it back up though.
Huh?
It's actually good.
Yeah, it's proper good. But we used to be strong when we was younger. Like me, my cousin Rex, my girl cousins, we used to go every Saturday and we stayed there the whole day. Like literally the whole day at Brixton Rec.
Yeah, it's sick, man. Swimming is actually sick. Something I want to learn one day, but for now, some of the things I see, I'm just like, nah, I'm not a fan of water like that.
I learned year 7, you know.
No,
But even if you
maybe
can
you
swim.
can swim. Like if you're swimming in the
It's
ocean.
in general, it's just dangerous in general.
Bro, have you ever been like
It's a different
at a
water.
beach and just gone into the water?
I'm not suicidal.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't enter that. But
Bro, I went.
no. I get what you're saying. I don't enter.
I did it.
Even if you're on holiday.
Bro, I did it.
My guy, the last time I went on holiday, I went to Barbados. I went into the sea with a jacket and a ring. You know what the ring is? You put it up through, yeah, and you go rinse your
You've never been snorkeling?
No, I snorkeled, but I had a ring round me. So you put your head down and you blow through and the water comes up. So you basically put your goggles on.
Hey, snorkeling is tiring though. Bro.
No, the concept we were in, to be fair, you weren't here this time. But when we went to Bali and Thailand last year, and I like the cultural shit.
Yeah.
So I went out 3 days before these lot and I just did like backpacking on the little islands and stuff like that. And I went on this excursion and you go to swim with the stingrays.
Yeah.
I went to swim with this.
I don't understand.
What was that? Yeah, I'm swimming following this stingray. All of a sudden it turns around, looks straight. Hey! I've never swum so fast in my life.
It's like being chased by a dog. What
In Antigua, they gave us the goggles and the flippers, and they didn't explain.
Bro, it's tiring.
No, but he didn't explain what we should do with it. He said, "Yeah, I'll put the bar on, let's go." I said, "What?" I just see him gone in the water, and everyone's following him. Chucky followed him. A couple other people followed him. I tried to snorkel where I was. Yeah, the amount of see how tired I was.
Yeah.
I said, "Nah, I'm chilling." I started chilling with the old people. Yeah. But within 10 minutes, there was like a small boat coming around the corner, yeah? Because they've gone around the corner, far. I'm like, nah. Small boat's coming around the corner. I said, I bet money Chucky's on this boat.
Yeah.
As he got closer, I just see Chucky with a little 8-year-old boy. I said, Chucky, what boy? I said, brother, I weren't ready.
It's tiring.
It's tiring, bro. Because you can't walk with flippers.
No.
You gotta walk backwards.
What do you mean?
Yeah. No, when you go into the water, you gotta walk backwards into the water because of how long the flip. You can't walk forward.
No, you can, but you have to point upwards. So you're walking on your heels.
No,
You're basically
come on,
walking on your
bro,
heels.
I can't even swim when we talk about heels.
Because if you walk on the sand will get under the flipper.
I remember the last time I done that, I was in Mexico. We jumped off our little speedboats, and my man made us do it for 45 minutes, bro. The next 2 days, my legs.
Have you not ever been skiing?
Huh?
Nah. The leg pain from skiing. The first time you go skiing, Because it's a very unnatural movement. You're doing this all the time.
I was thinking to myself, when you fall off the mountain.
No, you can. No,
This
you
guy,
can.
this
You
guy,
can.
this guy, this guy
You
wants to
literally
do
can.
it.
Why are you doing it?
Ain't you seen the one with the guy skiing, yeah, and then he
does
just
that
hits
too?
a hole. No, he just goes. It does a hole. The hole's deep because you can't. Who's gonna go to the mountains and assess whether this track is cool?
So you just fell in.
Well, he had to jump. He had to firm it. But before you know it, he was in a hole, bro.
Yeah, I'm alright.
He was in a hole.
I'm alright.
Hey, these ain't black activities, are they?
What's
Yeah,
mad?
alright.
What's mad about skiing? What a lot of people don't realize. I put this when I was going this year. Is you see when you see mountains and there's the trees and whatever and whatnot.
Yeah.
When you're skiing, it's on top of that. It's not like this. It's not like the ice is on this level.
Yeah.
It's like imagine the ice is here. So all of this is underneath the ice.
Could be a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a tree underneath. There's
yes,
so
yes.
much snow. It's
Yeah.
piled up and up and up and up and
Okay.
up. Obviously, it collapses on itself and it hardens.
Yeah.
So what you're skiing on is on top of things. So sometimes when it's slushy,
Yeah.
you'll see
might hit like
plants.
something,
You'll
yeah.
see plants or stuff coming out of it. That's why they have courses. So when you go skiing, you'll have blue slopes, red slopes, black slopes, which is dangerous
Yeah.
ones, and then you have off-piste, which I'm guessing you've heard of before.
Yeah.
Off-piste just means it's gone wild.
Now,
You're not
what-
supposed to ski there. So that's where
But
those
those
things
are
if that
the
makes
real
sense.
professionals,
Yeah, so they'll
yeah.
build out
They
routes
want
and they'll
them.
cut
They
out.
don't want
If you look
They're
at what
devils.
Matthew does,
They
okay,
go
so let's
for
look at Matthew. Matthew skiing, okay, snorkeling, swimming. What is it? How come you decided to do all this adventurous stuff, and generally speaking, we don't? What is it that we see these kind of things as non? What's the word? I don't want to say that.
It's not. I think a lot of it is to do with how.
Is it the level entry of money to do it?
No, I think it's more to do with the thrill. I don't think
it's-
there's certain people you could have paid to do those things.
So what? So how come? I'm not going to say you're different, but how come you've opted to do these kind of cultural things and these exciting things, and none of us have? Have you done skiing?
I'm not interested in skiing.
I know, but is that why? Because it's just.
I'm just not interested in skiing. I jumped in a
Oh,
skateboard
my
once
school went
and I
skiing.
fell
My
over.
cousins in that, they went.
What
I didn't have
what
basketball.
intrigued you about skiing?
Skiing was my cousin. It was already so Axel.
Okay.
Axel's dad used to. Axel's dad's my uncle.
Okay.
So he used to take them skiing from children.
Yeah, there you go.
So
Okay.
then, as a thing to kind of, his dad passed a while ago, innit? As a thing to kind of honor their dad, they wanted to keep it going as a tradition. So he wants his son to ski whatever. So when they'd left it for a few years, when they decided to go on a family ski trip, I was like, oh, I'll check it out, innit? It's with the fam, and then I found love for it. I appreciate it. But I was the same. Cold holiday. Are you mad?
What's that,
What am I doing that for? Let me
No,
go to
apparently
the-
it's lit.
It's lit, yeah. And the view from the mountain is unreal. Like
That's why I don't mind going because I'll take a lot of pictures, but I'm not skiing. I told him we want to do an R&B and slow jam ski trip next year.
It's enough, man.
What's enough?
No, it's enough. It's enough.
How many venues you
It's
open?
enough.
How many venues you open?
When is it
How
enough?
many venues you open?
Tioba, when is it
How many
enough?
venues you open?
How do you?
How many venues have you opened?
Wait, don't come to me first.
I'm asking you, you're not
So wait. Last week, okay. I'm pretty sure, maybe I was sleeping or maybe I was dreaming. I'm sure there was something in Sweden. Was it Gothenburg?
Yeah.
You
Gothenburg,
did.
yeah, like-
And I'm sure there was something in the diff of car. I'm sure. Cardiff, sorry. And I'm even sure you did. I saw some big space in London, somewhere in London. It just looked like a big space. It was just space.
We should have got clothes instead of fitting over there, man.
All I saw was
Forget
space.
Leeds. Forget Leeds.
You did these all in that week.
In the last
No,
in the last 8
3
days.
weeks,
No,
yeah.
I'm talking about last week.
What, Leeds, Cardiff, London?
We did.
No,
we did.
Leeds.
We did
Sweden.
Gothenburg and Cardiff in the same weekend.
Yeah.
And then, sorry, no, Gothenburg and Leeds in the same weekend, and Cardiff and London.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking last week. You did 3 events.
No,
last
We did
2 weeks, not 4.
4 events in the last like,
Yeah,
10
10
days.
days.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I thought last week you did Cardiff.
And then London day after.
And what day did you do?
Gothenburg
Gothenburg was
the
the
weekend.
Oh, the week before. Oh, okay.
We did Gothenburg.
Yeah,
Was it?
Gothenburg Thursday, Leeds Saturday.
Yeah,
Leeds
Gothenburg was
Saturday.
a Thursday.
And then this week was Cardiff Saturday, London Sunday.
And what do you think's led to this? Okay, I don't believe in luck. Okay, so it would be unfair to say to anyone to say that R&B and slow jams is luck, or would you say there is such thing as luck?
I said there's an aspect of luck. I said there's an element of luck.
What do you think?
Or is it not just you guys' hard work that's done this?
100%. I say it to
I
us.
don't believe in
I
it.
say it to us. I say it to us all the time. Like, it's perfect timing. One,
Yeah.
the launch was just straight out of COVID. If you think about it, no people wanted stuff to do, so they came. But we was very big on only come if you want to come. Don't just, you know, like after COVID, there was a lot of people that just bought tickets for the sake of buying tickets because they wanted to go out. So promoters were laughing because it's like tickets are just flying. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, R&B and slow jams has to have the right community. in order for it to grow. It has to be people that like R&B. It's not about just coming to.
Don't copycat and follow fashion.
No, you can do whatever you want. I don't even care about
But
that.
if you don't like R&B,
What I mean is, don't
kill the
come
vibe.
looking for girls. Don't come looking for men. Like, I've had women message me saying, "Oh, you should do a singles night. We're looking for men," and then women, and then vice versa. But it's like that's not what we're doing it for.
Yeah.
So part of it could be yes, our hard work, but I think we found a niche that everybody's craving.
Just to interrupt you, just for those who don't know, who are you? Because I think funny thing is that people may be familiar. People may be familiar with you, but one thing people may not know is, and I say this in a, I say this. No, I don't need to give a disclaimer. I would say that you both play different parts in your business, and I say from the little time I spent with you in Dubai, I got to know how meticulous you are and annoying you are. But annoying is what you need. So for instance, you're annoying, but annoying is what you need in business. And for those who don't know, this is for me, you're the meticulous numbers and brain, probably the annoying person in the whole group of whatever you're doing. This is my opinion. But that annoying part is what is needed. So for those who don't know,
Wait, before you answers, the reason why I'm saying this is because we had a lads trip to Dubai 2019, before COVID, lockdown, whatever. Matthew sent an itinerary. Yes. Rob and Marv were like, wait, what the fuck?
I just laughed. I didn't even say that. I just laughed. But I was just like, right, you know what? He's on point. I was like, right. I was like, he's on point.
Yeah, we needed it. Yeah, you needed it. Yeah.
what's that brother did? I didn't even know Matt then.
Hey, Matt, well, you know what's mad, I reckon, like, if I went holiday with you and without Gabriel and Marv, I would have got bare things done. But when I go with Gabriel and Marv, I fall into them like, let's go out. I'll be like, alright, let's go out and go do this. Then before you know it, your whole day's gone. But you just get raving dinner. I've gone to Dubai before you lot there, and I went with girls. I was doing jet skis. Bro, I was doing bare excursions.
You see that trip that I went with? I can't remember. I don't know if it was the same trip or it was the New Year's trip. Well, I went to Dubai with the Mandem again. Yeah. But I started rolling with my jam and her girls because they had plans, they had motives.
Yeah.
You man are like, be ready for 11. Yeah, but where we going?
Club. Every day club.
Where we going?
Every day club. I remember the last night though.
Just a quick one, just so we can just figure out who this gentleman is. So this is for me, when I first got in his space, obviously I know the two of you together, but I don't know who you are as part of it. I just always saw Faded as Taser, and I knew you was involved. I knew that it was two of you, but I just didn't get what your part was. It was only when I was in Dubai and I saw this itinerary in the WhatsApp group, I said, what's this brother on? That's it in my life. I said, what? But then, as we started doing the stuff, I was like, hold on a minute. And then this guy's breaking up, when we did the boat party, this guy's calling the yachts, calling this and that, finding the numbers, breaking down the numbers. Okay, there's 12 man, it's 2,000, but I said, yeah, it makes sense. I said, this guy makes sense. I said, this guy makes
day of the whole trip was the boat party.
Yeah. And you organised
I hated everything else,
you organised it all.
But the boat party was my favorite day.
You never go.
I never made it.
Yeah, you never win.
I got food poisoning from the boat party the night before.
Okay.
Bro, that party was
lit.
Yeah, no, I heard that.
And that picture we took.
Let them know who this. So let them know who you are and what you've done. Let them know you are. Because they don't see you as a gym guy. They don't know what you're behind, what brands you've done. Just kind of everyone kind of knows of Taser through Fading.
I've been doing
through
events.
free shots.
Yeah, doing events. 15 years now. 15 years. Started live music and comedy. Kind of worked in management. Music management, I don't think a lot of people know that as well. So I worked with like Wretch, George the Poet, Jacob Banks, etc. Worked with like Mo and Axel in their early days, etc. Then got into events, started doing my own little shows, this, that. Then me and Taser said, let's do an event together sometime.
It were little shows. It was called the
Cozy Show, ice cream parties.
Don't downplay it, because when
I think we did like
when it comes to
Tiger,
live
Kerry
music and
Wilson.
comedy, there was others, but it was kind of yours, which I kind of saw a lot of artists that have come through now. So let them know, man.
So yeah, a lot of people that have done really well now. But to be fair, I think that was just the scene back then. Like when we go to things like GRM Gala the other day, it's like all the people in the room that are doing well now, you saw them start their journey 10, 15 years ago. There's a lot of people that they might have only had success in the last 3-4 years, but they've been working.
How did the two of you meet? First of all, how did you come?
We both had clothing lines at like the age of 15.
Okay, so it's literally you didn't know each other before then. It was just like you had a clothing line. You had one. It was like
I'm from Northwest, he's from West, so his side there was a collective, should I say, called MDP. Money, drugs and power. You know what I mean?
Collective.
And there was a few affiliates that I knew, So through knowing them is how I kind of met Matthew, Axel, and we used to throw like under 16 raves, under 18 raves. So I kind of we knew of each other. And then I guess when he was doing ice creams, Brunel, Bear the Man, and like Shorty, David, all that, they all went Brunel. My ex-girlfriend went Brunel, so I was always at Brunel. So that's how we kind of got close. So obviously Sunday show, and then one day we went to a club in Notting Hill, Yo-Yo's.
Yeah.
And I think it was it was an Adidas party.
You know that's back now.
Oh, for real?
They had a party like last week.
Oh, for real? Oh, they're doing it in Thing, Lalo.
I can't remember where it
It'll be
was.
somewhere in West, innit? Yeah. That's their home, innit? So there's a club, Notting Hill Arts Club in Notting Hill, and there's an event called Yo-Yo's. Long-standing, older than Faded. And then me and him went to one, I think it was a collaboration with Adidas. So there was a lot of our friends. Yeah. I met him in West, and then we went to the event. Yeah.
Okay, so you started being friends literally from that point.
No, we've been friends from before.
Yeah. Oh, so before the club and like friends.
How did you become friends?
I would ends. Yeah,
It was randomly,
I think
so
we
what's
just
like
saw
the
it.
link in between the two of you?
You know, like in the gym when you see someone so much, eventually it goes from that to that to that. So we do that or it just builds like that.
And then Sunday show.
Yeah.
But then this is the event though. The event Notting Hill was the event that we went to, and between me and him, I think the event had about 200 people. We said hello to about 180. Like we knew the whole event. We both had the light bulb moment, like, but we can do this.
Yeah.
And that's when we started bouncing ideas
So
together.
what was the actual first event that?
So what's the first
Together.
event you done together, and what was it called? Or was there no name to it?
Technically, I'd say. I mean,
The first one would be
it would have been the
hip-hop.
40s. No,
Yeah, the
it would've been
40s hip-hop one.
No, we did the 40s hip hop. We also did the 40s cozy takeover. We did that
Oh
twice.
yeah.
We did that twice.
Yeah, but I wasn't part of that event like that. I just gave
When
a few
was the
t-shirts.
first ever Faded?
Room Factory, my birthday.
Whitechapel.
That's why my birthday is always the anniversary.
Was that the one I came to? Was like you had to go down the stairs.
Nah.
No, you've been there.
Is that the one?
Me,
The door?
you did the door. Me and Chizo did the door.
To hold everyone from pushing the door.
Me and Chizo had to do the door, but the door was mad. I didn't rave that day.
Okay.
Matthew was I didn't rave that. I didn't even go into the rave. The door was mad. Me and Chizo holding the door. I'm like, this is long.
that
£5.
thing
This is £5. Venue holds free. Venue advertised 500 capacity,
Yeah.
but the main room that you'd use is 350.
Yeah.
Like
And they all went to
800
the main
people
room.
there, bro. 800 people.
So now, when did you guys actually clock that? Let's talk about Faded first, okay? Because I think you said you've done events for 15 years. Faded lasted just over 10 years. It was 12 years. Okay, how many events would you say you've done with Faded?
Over 1,000. Well over 1,000.
Over 1,000.
Well over 1,000. We did a count once. I remember when we didn't do it properly. We'd already passed 1,000 when we realised it. You have to bear in mind, when we say 1,000, that includes our sub-brands. Because Under Faded was Notorious, was Glam Rock, was Old School Sundays,
Refresh.
was
Yeah,
Refresh, was, we had other ones.
Bad brunch.
Bad Brunch.
So you was doing an average about 100 events a year.
There was a while that I did about 150 events a year. Because on top of
150?
on top of all the faders, on top of all, so bear in mind, also
That's like 3 events. That's like 3 events a week.
I think it worked out like 2.3 events a week.
What's that guy on it? Because it says greedy. What's that guy on it?
How greedy! How greedy! Taking a day with the parties.
So there was a period where Old School Sundays was every single Sunday. So that's 52 events a year. Faded was at least like once a week. Then we still had Bad Brunch, which was I think like every other
You had
month.
Vibe.
I had a night of, which was every
night of, sorry.
every 2 weeks as well. So that was my live music event.
Wait,
then
wait,
then I
before you
did comic. I had a Crazy Club.
Yeah, but before you finish your point, understand this, there was one carnival me and Matthew did Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, events. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
I saw Saturday you have 2 events.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah,
2 events on
yeah.
Saturday.
So that was carnival weekend, yeah. So Halloween, we're like, alright, cool, obviously September, October. Halloween, we did 2. We know some other event guys, yeah. How many events did they have that Halloween?
Halloween weekend, he had 27 events.
So how are you telling me I'm doing too many events?
What do you mean, one brand had 27
No,
events?
one
brand,
promoter.
One promoter.
One promoter, bro. One of our friends.
27.
27 events across the UK. One day. And you're telling me I'm doing too much? I'm doing too little, bro.
How do you do? Okay, how do you? Okay, because sometimes we'll think there's only a small pool of people. What marketing strategy would you say you guys used that you said this works? Because I don't want to use the word luck, and I don't want to say hard work does work, but a lot of us have worked hard and there's no results.
What sort of mailing list do you have?
So how is this working?
It wasn't a mailing list.
It's not a mailing list. It's just
honestly, we built the brand from
How?
we
Having a good party.
Yeah, we never intended to do any of the stuff that we did. Once we did Fade, I think, if I'm being honest, for me, yeah, it was about a year, maybe even less into Faded. I was doing the management stuff, and that kind of came to an end. And that wasn't crazy money, but it was consistent money. So I didn't really have to, the events, I wasn't relying on that for money. And then all of a sudden I was. And I was like, okay, cool, do I go and work for a label? Because I've been working in music. Do I go and work for Island? Do I go and do this? And I was like, let me see if I can make Faded, make enough money that I can live off it. And it wasn't a choice, because it was either I don't have bread or I find a way.
When was the last time you had a 9 to 5? As in when? You've never?
I've never had a 9 to 5.
As in from college?
Never had a 9 to 5.
So you've never actually gone and had a salary from somewhere, like say someone...
I've had jobs, but they've never been standard jobs. When I worked in management, even that was self-employed.
So you've never had like a full-time 37.5 hour contracted job, and you haven't either? So you've basically been self-employed, an entrepreneur from the jump.
Yeah. When I think about my history, I always just mark it from like when Mia was born, because that was the driving force for me to say I'm gonna stop doing my extracurricular activities. I'm gonna stop doing all of that, potentially getting myself into trouble. And Faded has got to make my money. Because there's even a point where I didn't fly. But all them men that were going Malia, Ibiza, all of them holiday, I didn't go on none of them. It got to the point where Faded had to get me a flight because we were booking international jobs.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford to just book a flight and go.
Now, what do you think it is that has allowed you two guys? So, I would say that you two guys are generally liked. Okay, obviously you're gonna have nuances. People may not like it, but generally speaking, I say the two of you are liked. If not, your events wouldn't be that successful. Now, you guys haven't gone down the bad boy route. Okay. Now, what is it that has got you being liked by different sets of people? Whether it's girls, whether it's I've seen certain, say gangsters or guys who are a bit naughty come to your events. What is it about the two of you where you've not had to be bad boys, but yet you're liked by that set of people, this set of people?
First of all, I'm not really concerned about being liked.
No?
Nah, it's more to do with being nice.
Some will say you sit on the fence, though.
Nah, because it doesn't bother me.
But isn't that being liked?
No, what you're
any problems?
talking. When I sit on the fence, it's because I don't care what you're talking about. Don't force me to care.
I don't have a strong enough opinion about
Yeah.
what you're arguing.
Don't make me have to share an opinion so someone picks a side. I don't care about what you're saying enough. Do you know what I mean? But people don't take that. I've noticed on the podcast, people don't like that. They want me to say. I don't have anything to say about what you're talking about. So just don't. You know what I'm saying, but when I do, I do. And the reason why I say manners is because anytime I want to go see anyone in South, I'd phone Chisel.
Yeah.
Just manners. I'm in South. Is this somewhere I'm supposed to go? He'll be like yes. He'll be like no. I don't have to do that. But out of respect for Chisel, if something happened and he heard that it's something happening somewhere, Tay shouted me and said he was there. I think he's just having manners. And a lot of the guys that you're referring to, these guys, just manners, bro. I met them when I was in school. I used to go chill on their block. Now that I'm older, I'm still cool with you lot, despite who you're beefing.
Now, did that life ever entice you? And did that life ever entice you?
I made a phone call twice. I'll say their names. I phoned my boy Daps and I phoned TE. They both said, come off the fucking phone. This life ain't you. What are you doing? Find another way.
Has that life ever enticed you?
I think I glorified it when I was much younger.
As in what sense?
As in like, it just seemed cool, the man them with straps or this or that, or money, more money than I saw when I was like 14, 15. But for one, I don't think I'll cut out for it. I don't think I have the, I think I got too big a conscience.
Okay.
I like to sleep.
Yeah, man.
I like my sleep.
And also, I think this goes to the bigger point you made as well. A lot of it for me, especially coming from like Caribbean household and that stuff, you want to make mumsy proud, man. You know what I mean? You want to be able to go back to them. I want mum being like, she's talking to her friends, she's like, he's done this now, he's done that now, and it's like, for me it was like, I knew I had to go to uni. I didn't want to go to uni, but it's like, she never got to go to uni.
So when did you study there?
I just bought science, funny enough.